We are live. What's up? What's up?
Yeah.
What's going on, my friends? This is Kater here on a beautiful, beautiful day, my friend. I'm here with Mr. John. What's going on, John?
What's going on, Kata? Good to be here. Always good to be hanging out with you on a Google Hangout. We've gone through so much, in the past couple of years or so.
Definitely, man. Definitely. It's amazing, man, when I look back what happened. What's up? So, what's up? What's going on?
You hear that echo there?
All
Okay.
right. I'm checking the page to see if we live. We are live. That's why I'm hearing myself. All right.
Okay.
Cool, John. So we're gonna have people coming back. Some of my people, some of your people. A lot of people will be coming to this hangout tonight. It's gonna be really, really powerful, powerful, major value that you're gonna be able to implement inside of your business. It's not often that you get two six-figure earners, people who's really doing it inside their online business to come together to bring massive value to you. What's up? What's up? What's going on, my friends? Watching right now. Is that you or mute?
I don't know. Let me shut this off. I had another computer running just to
I think it was probably you. But anyway, if there's anybody on this line, if you're excited, if you're ready to go tonight, to get some massive value, just go ahead in the comment box. I'll be monitoring the comment box. Let us know that you live. I'm gonna let John take it, and then we'll do it. Massive value. Come on, John.
Yeah, let me make sure this is all muted out. Check, check. You can hear me?
Yeah, you're good.
Cool, cool. All right, so welcome everybody. Thank you for
being here. Always good to be
you know
hanging
what?
out
Let
with
me
you.
mute out my thing. Maybe it's because okay, that might work. Okay.
On a Google Hangout. Much, in the past
watch
couple of years or so. Yeah.
Check. I don't know why it was echoing before.
Mm.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you just fine.
All right, cool, cool. All right. With the school being off, got the kids here today, so everyone, and you know how it is, you got the babies and stuff. So. But all right, cool. So I'm glad you could hear me. I'm glad.
When I look back, what happened? What's up? What's up? What's going on?
Why is it doing
that?
that?
Echo there.
All right.
I don't know why it's doing it.
Since we live, we are live. That's why I'm hearing myself. All right.
Do you have another computer running, Kato, or no?
No. I should.
I don't know why it's doing that.
A lot of people will be. Yeah, I'll try to close. Hold on.
Yeah, try. If you have another window. Oh, you know what? Probably I got this thing open. It might be this too.
All right. I have the main page open, but I'm not playing it, so it shouldn't.
All right. I think we're good now. I think we're good.
We're good. All right. Cool. Cool.
All right, guys. Sorry about the little technical difficulties, but yeah. My name is John Filippi. For those that don't know me, I'm the co-founder of the Key Marketing Network. I've been working online it'll be 4 years actually. My 4-year anniversary is coming up in March. So it's been a blessing to be able to work from the comfort of my own home for almost 4 years now successfully, and it's basically what got me to where I am now is just really being consistent and hard work and learning every day. I mean, I'm still learning, and that's the key thing is to stay consistent and learn. But Cater actually came up through my Key Marketing Network system. Cater actually came in through somebody within the Key Marketing and came in. And the thing with Cater is he we had training calls, training webinars, and this guy was always like, whenever we opened up for questions, it was always Cater. Hey, what do I need to do this? How do I do this and how do I do that? And every time it was Cater. And I knew right away that this guy was a go-getter and this guy was going to make a lot of money in this industry. And it happened. I mean, I think you made like 1,000 or something in your first week, and just continued to kill the industry. And from that point on, I mean, now hit the six-figure mark, and you came out with awesome products, and you've changed so many people's lives, and it's just awesome to be able to see you come from pretty much struggling, being broke. I mean, you were going to nursing school and all that, and things just changed like that because of the fact that you took an opportunity and you took it seriously, and you worked this opportunity every single day. You stayed consistent, and that's why you're where you are right now, and that's why you were able to succeed. And that's the key thing. A lot of people come into these work-from-home opportunities, businesses, and they don't give it enough time. You come in, you don't make money right away, and people are so quick to give up, and that's why people fail so much. You have to give it some time. Okay, if you give it some time and you put in the work, you follow the training, you also want to, connect yourself around successful people, okay? And if you just keep it, stay consistent and keep it going and don't quit, you're going to make money. It's going to happen that you're going to make money. You just got to give some time. So with that said, I know there's a lot of new people that may be just starting out. You might be in the key marketing network system, or you might be just someone that saw something on Facebook or Craigslist or whatever the case may be to get here tonight. And it's good that you're here tonight because you took action and you joined either the key marketing, or you might have joined Cater or somebody else that got you to this Google Hangout tonight to learn how you can make money. Because honestly, if you really focus and not like overwhelm yourself with too many things, you can make money in this industry very quickly, and you can make a lot of money. You just can't overwhelm yourself with stuff, and take it day by day, and good things are going to happen. So real quick, I just want to share my screen real quick, Cater, to
definitely.
some of the key marketing. Yeah, I'm going to show some of the key marketing network people where they need to go to get started. And those of you that don't know, my main one of my primary businesses with the Key Marketing Network was doing, Z&Z. Z&Z is where it all started for me, started for Cater. And the thing with Z&Z is a lot of these work-from-home opportunities, can take 30, 60, 90 days before you start making some real money, People can't wait 30, 60, 90 days to start making money. So that's why I use Z&Z as a platform, okay, as a feeder program in order to help people come in to the opportunity, start seeing money within the next 24 to 48 hours, and from that point, scale them and get them into different, opportunities where they could build residual, build a team, and work their way to a six-figure income, okay? Because a lot of people, when they come in, if they don't see money right away, they want to give up, But with Z&Z, they pay out daily, so you can come in today and start making money by tomorrow. You can make $100, $50, $30, depending on which which Z&Z offers or which sites you're using with Z&Z. So real quick for my Key Marketing Network members, I'm just gonna log in. Let me get my screen up real quick. Share the screen. In a second. Let me know when you can see the screen, Cater.
Yeah, man. Yeah, yep. You're good. You're live.
Okay, cool. So also, I was able to create teams of 2,000, 3,000 people along the way, and it's very important to not sign people up, because you want to build a team. I mean, the reason why I was able to hit six figures, it wasn't because I just signed people up and say, here, go to a training video, good luck, okay? Because that's not going to happen, because if you do that, you're never going to build residual income, you're never going to build a strong team, and you're just going to keep spinning your wheels trying to get that $20 here, $50 there, $100 here, okay? You want to be able to help the person that whether it's just, getting them to training webinars. If you're in a in an opportunity and there's training, make sure they go to those training webinars whatever nights they are, okay? Because that's going to help them be successful, okay? Instead of just bringing them on. And if you're new, it's okay. Just make sure that you direct them in the right path, because trust me, like, Cater was somebody I directed in the right path, and I still make, money from Cater from different opportunities that we work together because of the fact I helped him. I stayed on top of him. I directed him in the right path. Now he's a six-figure earner, and I still collect residual and other things from Cater because of the fact I was able to help him, and I was able to help this person, able to help that person. So that's very key to definitely, when you're building your team and getting people signed up, don't just take the money and run. Also direct your person into the right path so they can start making money too. Because it's not about you, it's not about me, it's not about Cater. It's about everybody, so we can all eat and all make money. Okay. So let me just here's the Key Marketing Network system, just for the brand new people that are with my team. And if you're interested in getting started, and you're not on my team, connect with Cater or whoever got you here. But I'm just gonna log in real quick and just get you guys on the right path. So when you log in, you're gonna see on the right-hand side here, it says Key Marketing Basic Training Videos. So you're gonna go to this page. This is where you need to go to get started, to start posting your ads and getting things going for you, so you can start making money within the next 24 to 48 hours, because you need to start generating leads very quickly. And this page is going to show you what you need to do. It's going to have some basic, Craigslist training, basic Facebook, Penny Saver USA, stuff like that, back page, calling your leads, and stuff like that to get you going. Okay, so it's very important. I want to make sure that the new people are on the right path so they can get going and start making money. Okay, so that's pretty much it with that. Let me I'm going to turn it over to you in a second, Katie. Let me just stop the screen. Okay, cool. All right, so I just wanted to make sure everybody is clear with what they need to do to get started. But I'm going to turn it off to Katie now. Katie, I appreciate you, man. I mean, it's good that we, the thing is, like, once you start, venturing off into other things, me and Katie were always able to still keep the communication going and help each other out and share ideas and continue being successful. So I brought Katie on tonight. We connected, and Katie came out with a fabulous marketing, a product that can help you with all different types of marketing, because too many people get stuck on just one marketing tool, or it could be one marketing, like a Craigslist, for instance. So many people get wrapped up just in Craigslist. Okay, meanwhile there's so many different ways to make money, and you stick into one thing. And we all know Craigslist has its ups and downs, and it comes with a lot of complications and stuff like that, and you got to learn it and stuff like that, which in Cater's product, he teaches that too, to help you get going with it. But you also need to venture off and learn other ways of marketing. You need to learn, like, YouTube, doing videos. You need to learn Facebook a little more, because with Facebook there's so many different ways to market on Facebook that people don't even know, can even imagine. People just think sometimes, oh yeah, I go on Facebook and I post in groups, and they think that's all they need to do is post in groups and just post something on your wall. There's a lot more to Facebook than just doing that. You want to learn blogging. You want to learn all different other ways of marketing, so this way you could leverage and get yourself up to making $100 a day, $200 a day, $300 a day, and eventually having days where you're making $1,000 in one day. And picking up your cell phone and looking and say, oh man, I just made like $300 today, $400 today, and you're going to be able to do that as long as you venture off and learn other ways to market as well, because you don't want to get stuck on one thing, because you're really not going to go too much further if you just go, let me go on Craigslist today and let me just post here. Oh, okay, I got 3 leads today. Nobody signed up. That's not how it's going to work for you. It's going to work for you to venture off and learn other things so you could, really make some really good money. So I'm going to turn it off to you, Kate. I don't want to babble too much here, but
Cool,
I'm going to turn it over to you for a little bit. And then,
that's cool. Really, really powerful, man. Thank you so much for bringing me on this hangout tonight, John. I truly appreciate you. You know that it's been a long time coming, man. I love this industry. Ever since we met, it's been amazing. What we've been able to do and the people we've been able to help, the life we've been able to change and the lifestyle we've been able to lead, man, is totally amazing. And for people that's watching right now tonight, I want to tell you, stay tuned to this training, right? I'm gonna go through I have some stuff. I got some stuff ready for you guys. If you're part of the Key Marketing Network with John, that's how I got started on the internet. That's how I got started online. I didn't have the money, like John said. When I got started, I was really broke. I just got married. My wife ended up losing her job 3 months into marriage, and boom, I was going to school nursing full time. Now going to school full time, working a full time job, still having to pay bills and still taking care of the house. So it was totally crazy. That's when she went on the internet and found an ad on Craigslist. So I'm so grateful today, man. I'm still grateful for the person who actually posted that ad. That person literally changed my life, even though she's not doing what I'm doing today. But I am so grateful for her. And for you that's watching this video, I'm grateful for you because, a video like this changed my life totally different, big time one day. So really tonight, guys, I want to share a couple of stuff with you, right? The first thing that I want to share with you guys is we're going to be talking about mindset for the first thing, right? Success is determined by the size of your brain, right? Success is determined by the size of your brain. How big is your thought? That's the first thing that I want to go through with you. How big is your thought when you're thinking about stuff? Because when I first started on the internet, I didn't believe that, the internet will be the full-time job that I would have to take care of my family, make income and live the lifestyle that I want, buy everything that I want from the internet. I just thought it was impossible. But as I get around people like John, got on trainings like this one, my mind started to expand. I started to have a different understanding of how things work. And that's what I hope to do for you tonight. So what I'm going to do, John, I'm going to go ahead and pull out, like I said, guys, I have some great stuff. I'm going to pull out presentation that I have for you guys. I'm going to go ahead and share my screen with you. But before I do that, guys, let's get some feedback. I don't know if you're with John or if you're with me, but John, let me know if you see my page. You should be on a page like this one.
Not yet. It should be popping up. Okay. You can say hi.
You still not seeing it?
I don't see it yet, actually. What are you doing with this?
I was cleaning those dishes and not.
All right, I'm going to share it again and see.
Okay. All right. I think it should be. Yeah, now it's come out. Okay. It's up.
All right, it was coming earlier. Okay, let's do it again.
Yeah, we're good. I see it.
Okay, cool. All right, so guys, if you're on the screen over here, right, let's make some noise. I'm going to be dropping some major value tonight in your life that can literally change your business big time. Some of the stuff without understanding literally shift everything that I was doing. And that's how I've been able to really build an awesome income from home. We have an amazing lifestyle. My wife and I, we just have twins, and we've been able to, be in the hospital and still work. We never have to lose a day where we don't spend time with our kids. It's totally phenomenal. If this is the type of lifestyle that you want, the type of lifestyle you're looking for, I just want to tell you it's possible, and you are in the right place at the right time to make that happen. So let's get some noise, guys. Let's go on this page here. I'm going to ask who's live with us. You're watching. Let's make some noise on this page. See who's live with us right now. Before I get going, let's get some people going, all right?
Yeah, let's get it going, guys. Come on, who wants to make some money?
Take some noise, guys. If you guys see some of the stuff that I will be sharing with you, will expand your business big time. So
yeah, I mean the thing. Look, this is like put some comments, ask questions, because you're on a Google Hangout with two six-figure earners, and we're here to help you guys succeed and make money. You know, you might have a bills coming up, you might have rent, a car payment, a cell phone. This is the time to start taking action, start asking questions, so we can help you succeed and make money. So don't be shy. Ask any comments, questions. Let us know that you're live, and then we're going to continue on. Kate is going to share some really awesome stuff with you guys.
Boom. Yeah, definitely powerful, guys. Okay, cool. So I have this presentation here for you guys. As you guys know, if you guys seen this picture earlier, you know, your way to the money. You know, that's what we want to talk about tonight. You know, I want to show you some ways that you can go out there and build an income for yourself. Really, it's your way to the money. And you know, I have this sign over here. You guys see there's a fork and there's a knife that's missing. You know, there's a spoon, there's a plate, there's a fork, and you also have the Key Marketing Network on the side. And up there is a picture of me and John. And this is what I used earlier, and also John used it for us to actually get people on this hangout and this webinar that you're on and live right now. So let me get into this stuff, guys. So first thing, guys, your way to the money. That's what we're going to be talking about tonight. Your way to the money, the formula. You know, how did I go from not knowing anything about the internet now to be making a full-time income, you know, going places, having fun, making daily income using the internet, not having a job, not needing a job. You know, guys, I shared something earlier. You know, I said that the first step towards success is to believe that you can and you will. So if you're in this webinar, the first thing I really want you to do right now is to really believe it. Because I remember when I first came on the internet, I heard this guy who was speaking saying, man, you know, I was by the beach, I was leaving, I was homeless, you know, I was living in a van, and you know, I'm making millions now. And that dude really inspired me to let me know, hey, you know what, you could do it. So what I'm going to do tonight is show you the way to the money. You know, that's going to be the formula that I'm going to share with you tonight. Let me just share a little bit of myself. This is me on the left. Well, maybe on the right if you're watching it on a different type of screen, right? This is me and my beautiful wife Shirley on the left, right? So my name is Kader Cormier. For some of you that don't know me, you know, I'm a husband, I'm a father of twins, two beautiful girls, totally amazing, life-changing, Ariel and Brielle. Those two girls really, really changed my life. Those are our first kids, never had kids before, so we ended up having twins. So double the joy, double the trouble, double the problem, double the income, you know? So I'm so glad I found the internet, because there is no job that would have let me to double my income whenever that I want. You know, I give myself a raise. So that's how powerful what you are watching here tonight is. You can give yourself a raise anytime that you choose to, all right? So some accomplishments. So for some of you that's listening to me, you might want to say, hey, you know what, who's this guy? You know, how can I listen to him or hear what he's saying is true? Guys, the reason I'm telling you this stuff is because I've had great mentors. You know, the reason why John can come on this hangout and bring you here is because he's been doing the stuff that he's telling you, right? John has had massive results, and that's one of the reasons that got me to believe in myself when I came to calls and listening to him, his story, how he got started, and how he inspired me to really take action. That literally made me believe in myself. Hey, you could do this stuff for yourself, man. You just have to push hard. You just have to follow whatever he's teaching you, right, so that you can get results. And really, I did. I got results after I followed his training. So he knows this stuff, right? So the stuff we're telling you is true, it's real. So some of the stuff that I've been able to accomplish, guys, straight from home, like John said, on my first week online, I was able to make $1,200 on my first week on the internet. But you know what? Guess what? On my second week, I didn't make $1,200. You know, I make a little bit less. So it's just to prove you, everybody's story will be different. You know, I've seen people who came online on the first week, the first month, the first year, they made zero. But now they're making millions. So guys, it doesn't matter how much you made on the first week. I just happened to be lucky. Why I called this lucky at the moment, I didn't have any skill set, didn't have any understanding. I just followed what John taught me, and it worked. You know, it worked because it was the right training. So, and I believe that, you know, it was right. So people took action on it, and then boom, things happened. In the first week, I made $1,200. So second thing I've done, I've created a product that generated 6 figures in sales in the first week on the internet. On the first week of launch, you know, again, who has to do with it? Mr. John Filippi, your mentor, your teacher, your coach itself. he taught me Craigslist, right? So when he taught me Craigslist, you know, I went ahead, of course, you know, when someone teach you something, you're going to go and experiment. Like when you leave this webinar tonight, the value that you've learned, the stuff that you take from this webinar with you, I want you to go back home and implement that stuff and grow it to a better dimension, grow it to something even bigger. You know, I'm going to be more appreciative if you come one day and give me a testimonial and say, hey, Cater, you know what? I came on a webinar with you and John one day, man, and that one tip that you give, right? That one thing that you said literally shifted my business 100-fold. You know, I was able to make 1,000, whatever that number is. I was able to change my life. I was able to, you know, leave my stupid job and spend time with my kids. Whatever that I can be of value to you tonight, that's what I'm looking for, guys. But you know, creating a product that generated 6 figures in sales in the first week, you know, one of the top JVZoo earner. If you don't know anything about JVZoo, it's a product. It's a place where you can actually host your product, something just like ClickBanks. So built team, and you know, I built a team of 600 people under 2 months in my last company that I was part of. So I've been around the block, you know, been doing this stuff for about 2.5 years, almost 3 years now. Will be 3 years in April. I've seen a lot, you know, I've done a lot. I've helped a lot of people. So this is me. Right, I'm not just a newbie at this stuff, and some of the other stuff we've been doing, like John said, traveling. Right, I've been able to coach in front of hundreds of people, teach them free traffic, Facebook traffic, YouTube traffic. You know, I speak on stage and at the same time, right? So let's look at lifestyle. We've been able to go places, drive nice cars. As you guys see, this is a Lamborghini we rented while we was out in Vegas, just having fun, and it's all to the power of the internet. You know, I would never be doing this stuff if I had a job, regular job. I would have been stuck at my job. No way I would have been in Vegas driving. You know, this is the car of my dream. I actually posted this stuff 2 years ago when I started on the internet. I saw people was driving this car. I said, man, I love this car. I want to drive it someday. I just knew that whatever that you believe, right? If you believe that it's possible, it is possible. And guess what? On that day, you know, I was driving this specific car that I've been seeing in my vision, saying, man, I really want to drive this car. So guys, everything that you're seeing here, everything we're saying here is possible. This is me and John, another vacation, a trip that we had, a mastermind in that was in Fort Lauderdale, man, right on the beach house. It was totally amazing. Plenty of different people of the same mindset in that house, guys. And what we shared in that place catapult my income, their income, and it was totally amazing, you know, to be able to get around people who wants to see you grow, who wants to see you take things to the next level, right? So in that house, this is the thing, guys. I'm going to share one thing with you before we get deep into the training and what I'm going to share with you. See, guys, people who tell you it cannot be done is because they are not successful, right? People who tell you things can be done, they usually are unsuccessful. See, in that house, when you tell someone, hey, you know what, I want to make $1 million by next year, you know what they do? They applaud you. And I guarantee you, if I went to my friends, you know, some of the old friends that I used to have and tell them, hey, you know what, I want to be a millionaire because I want to help a lot of people, whatever my reason, my why could be, they probably would laugh at me. Why? Because they've never made $1 million in their entire life. This is the same thing. Some of you that's watching this training right now, you might say, hey, Cater. You might say, hey, John. You know, you might be on John's team right now, and you go to John and you say, John, you know what? I'm going to be the top earner in Key Marketing Network. You know what? I'm going to take this thing to the next level. I'm going to crush it. I'm going to help a lot of people. I'm going to change a lot of lives. What do you think John is going to say to you? Because that's the same thing that I told him when I spoke with him on the phone. I'm like, John, this stuff is amazing. I'm going to quit nursing school. I'm going to crush this thing. You know what? I'm gonna work my butt off. I'm gonna make it happen. And you know what he said? He said, go for it. Why? Because he's done it. Because he's done the 6-figure income. So when you come on this webinar, guys, what really I want to tell you guys, we believe in you, and we believe that you can get it done tonight, right? So stay tuned. Here's the real fact, guys. Here's the real fact. None of that stuff matters that I just showed you earlier about, you know, the lifestyle, all of that stuff. If you cannot get past what we're going to talk about tonight, right? If you can't get past what we're going to be talking about tonight, none of that lifestyle or the income that we've been able to make, none of that stuff matters, right? So that's why we're going to go to the first thing. So the real fact is that I'm a real simple guy, you know, who's just like you. I was just trying to find my way on the internet. When I first came on the internet, I struggled. I struggled just like everybody else. I struggled to post my ad on Craigslist. I struggled with getting ghosted. I struggled with getting leads. I struggled with people telling me no and no and no. I struggled with all of that stuff. I struggled with self-belief or believing in myself that other people will be buying my stuff. See, I struggled with all of that stuff, just like you right now. But guess what? I was able to overcome them because I had mentors, right? I had people when I tell them, hey, you know what? I feel like quitting. And they say, hey, you know what? I don't think you want to quit, man, because I just made another $200 today, and I did it in the comfort of my home. Is this the lifestyle that you want to give to your kids? Or I just took my kids on vacation. Do you really want to go get stuck working for somebody else for the rest of your life? Working that 40-40, 40 plan. Is it something that's going to be for you, right? So mentors, guys, you definitely want to have mentors. And what I mean by mentors, I'm not saying someone who's directly connected to you when it comes to the income wise. A mentor is someone who's really looking for your best interest. Whether you're making money with them or not, whether you're making them money or not. Like right now, I'm looking at John Filippi. He's one of my mentors, and whether we are connected in a company right now or not, we still stay together. We still stay close together. We're still looking for each other's best interests. So tonight, guys, I really want to mentor you. And I'm not asking anything in return, because I believe by the end of this webinar, you'll have more clarity. You'll understand more of what you need to do. You'll understand how to get more traffic. You'll understand a little bit more of why other people are being successful online and why you are not being successful, right? So you understand. You understand a lot deeper and have a lot more understanding, right? So the first thing, guys, just before I get into that, I like to do mindset, right? You don't get what you want, but you get what you plan. And when I understood that, I was going to write this quote on this wall, but I didn't write it in the presentation. But you don't get what you want. You actually get what you plan. And what I mean by that, guys, if you're going to be successful online, you're going to have to start planting seed. And what I mean by seed, guys, is that you're going to have to start investing in yourself, right? Coming on this webinar right now, you're investing time, right? You're probably not investing money, or you haven't invested money in the company you got started with, or you invested money in your education. See, when you're investing in you, there's a seeds that you're planting to grow your fruit of financial freedom, to grow your tree of financial freedom, guys. Only on the internet, it's that easy for anyone to come and say, hey, you know what, I'm going to buy a course to teach me how to do Facebook marketing. I'm going to buy a course to teach me how to do Craigslist marketing. Almost any other career, you have to go to school, you have to pay, you have to take out a loan, you have to pay $20,000 to the school for you to get a degree. I was going to nursing school. I got a bunch of loans from nursing school. I was able to quit 3 months before graduation, but still, guys, you have to spend in yourself. You have to spend in your education. Again, this webinar is not for everybody, and I totally understand that, guys, because this is the webinar that's for the people who's ready to take themselves to the next level, right? You ready to take things to the next level. You ready to go crush it out there, and you have that mindset where, man, I'm gonna go do this thing. If this dude, now this dude coming from nursing school, not even finishing college, could do this stuff, man, I could do it. And that's the feeling that I want to give you tonight, right? We are not impossible. We are not invincible. Whatever that we've done, I believe you could come and do 10 times more. So I believe in a mentor, right? You definitely want to have a mentor. So why we are here tonight, besides the fact that I'm going to show you the way to the money. So why we are here tonight? Learning the way to the money, right? That's the title of the webinar. That's what we want to do, right? We want to learn the way to the income, to the money. But let me welcome you to something else. I want to welcome you to learning your way to yourself. When I understood that, guys, the better that I can understand myself is the more money that I can attract in my life. And this is going a little bit more deeper in psychology than I could just go into, teaching you the skill set of Craigslist, Facebook, and all that stuff. All that stuff is great. But when I learn more about myself, about what I can become, about who I am, what I stand to be, my income started to shift with it. When I started working on my mindset and shift my mindset and grow myself to the next level, my income felt that it has no choice to catch up to my mindset because I was so high up there in my mind. I don't know how you see yourself right now. I don't know how you see yourself in the mirror. How do you paint yourself in your mind. Someone said that before, it is not what they say about you that kill you, but it's what you say about you that kill you. Right now, your dream, whatever you're going after, whether you truly want this online business, whatever people say about you right now cannot affect you. But it's what you believe, right? If you believe you could do this stuff, if you believe you can crush this stuff, guess what? You can crush this stuff. So welcome to learning yourself, learning your way, the way to your own self, guys. That's what I'm going to be sharing with you tonight. So in order for you to have more, you must become more. Jim Rohn says that. I wanted to share this code. That's why I put it on there. But you know what? I want to reverse it. Jim Rohn is one of the person that inspires me a lot. I listen a lot to him to grow myself and understand myself a lot better. And this quote that he shared is, in order for you to have more, you must become more. And I changed it around a little bit, right? I put it, in order for you to become more, you must have more. Because I believe that the more that you can get, whether that's money or whether that's freedom, the more that you can have. If you can have more money, you will become more of a person because you will give more. Right? You will give more to church. You will give more to charity. You will give more time to your family. You will do the things that you want to. You'll go on more vacation. So really, guys, like Jim Rohn says it, in order for you to become more, to have more, you have to become more. But also, in order for you to become more, you have to have more. And that's what we want to teach you tonight, me and John, right? We want to teach you the way of freedom. We want to teach you the way of getting more for yourself, getting more for your family, all right? And that's what we're going to be talking about tonight, right? So look at your surrounding. Look at your surrounding, the people who are succeeding, the people who are succeeding online, the people who are successful. Do you ever ask yourself the question, why them and not me? Do you ever ask yourself, if you're on this webinar and you've seen John's training, you've seen him posting in the Facebook group, and he's making $200-300 every single day, he's making $400-500 in this company, he's making $200-300 residual income over here, he's making money over here, he's going on vacation with his kids, he's spending time with his family, he's buying the clothes of his choice, dinner whenever he wants, he's not waking up in the morning to answer to a boss. Do you ever ask yourself the question, why him but not you? Because I know I did it plenty of time. When I came on the internet and I saw people succeeding, I always asked myself the question, what's going on with these people? Why am I not making $10,000 a month? Why I'm not making the type of income these guys are making? Why are they driving they driving the Mercedes? They having a lifestyle. They going on vacation. Why can't I do it myself? So tonight, really, what I want to do, guys, I want to spill the beans. So hopefully, John is not mad at me because he's a guru. And what I'm gonna do is spill the beans of the gurus tonight. What do they know? What do these people have that's different than just a regular marketer, than just someone who's just trying to script to get by? And guys, what I'm gonna share with you tonight, it's really not about a get-rich scheme, right? Or someone who's just gonna come in and you know what, today you getting this stuff done and tomorrow you are gone. This is something that if you take it with you, I can tell you, you can write your own paycheck. You can do this stuff long term. Me and John, we have no plans to go back to a 9-to-5, and the reason we can say it with so much surety is because we know what we are doing. It's because we invest into ourselves. We are willing to learn every single day because we know if we are not growing, you are dying. There is no such thing as being in a plateau. There's no such thing as, hey, you know what? In our population, as most people leave high school, they stop reading, they stop growing, they stop learning new skill set, they stop doing anything because you're stuck at a job. But we know, as entrepreneur, we know in order for us to get to the next level, we have to keep growing, right? We have to keep growing ourselves. We have to keep getting to the next level. So, the stuff that we're going to be talking about tonight, guys, is some of the stuff that helps me to grow big time. So you need to look at your surrounding, all right? So what was the secret that's hiding? I want to share the secret with you because we're going to spill the bean. So I'm going to share the secret with you. What's the secret that Johns knows, I know, other people that you admire, some of the mentors that you have online, some of the people you see that's driving the cars, going on vacation, having a great time? What do these people they know? What do they know and you don't know? See, this is here, guys. Multiple streams of income, multiple streams of traffic, multiple streams of skill set. And we're going to go into details into showing you exactly what I mean by multiple streams of income. Do I have multiple streams of income? Yes. Do John have multiple streams of income? Yes. Do we have multiple streams of traffic? Yes. Yes, we do. Do John has multiple streams of traffic? Yes. Do I have multiple streams of skill set? Definitely. Does John have multiple streams of skill set? Totally. So guys, on this webinar, the secret that I'm going to share with you, if you've been looking for the secret and you keep looking all over the place, multiple streams of income, multiple streams of traffic, and multiple streams of skill set. All right, guys? So what do you need to know? No process is forever, right? It's not guaranteed forever. Like John said, when I first came on the internet, my first week, I made $1,200. I'm so excited, man. I'm pumped. I said to my wife, man, we're going to crush this stuff. We're going to kill it. My next week, my ad was getting ghosted on Craigslist. And I asked John, what's going on, man? Why is my ad getting ghosted? And he said, hey, Cater, you're just posting on one account. You need to have more than one. You know, there's certain things you could do. You know, sometimes they're going to ghost you. Sometimes people will flag your stuff. It's not going to work every time, all the time. But what can I do to prevent that? That's what I asked him. So he taught me Craigslist, which I took the same strategy that he taught me and teach it to a bunch of people on a massive scale. And that gave me my first big breakthrough in the industry. And I created a product that literally helped thousands and thousands of people. And Jim Rohn says that, right? The best way for you to get what you want is to help a lot of people get what they want. And that's what me and John, that's what we do. But we help people get what they want. And eventually we will get what we want, right? So the more people you can get, you can help to get what they want, you will eventually get what you're looking for. So understanding no process works forever. So when John told me that, I'm like, man, what can I do? You know, I started going to the training, implementing stuff, finding my ways around it, and I started getting better. And then one day, John said, hey, you want to come on a training like this one, the one you're watching right now? And he had a mentor of him. You guys probably know him. His name was Jermaine still. And Jermaine came over and he said, if you're having results in your business right now, it might be a good thing for you to go on YouTube and create a video for the Key Marketing Network, because we was just coming out with the system. I remember that time we had another system and we was transitioning. So I said, wait a minute, that sounds like a good idea. Can you show me how to do a YouTube video? Then we had a webinar just like this one, and he went through the process. Hey, this is what you do. You create a YouTube account. You know, you make a video, you put the title keymarketingnetwork.com review. So people that's looking for Key Marketing Network, they're gonna go to YouTube, right, to see if it's a scam. They're gonna go to Google and search it. And guess what's gonna happen when they search it? Your video gonna come up on the first page of Google, because what you're gonna put inside of it is tags. You know, because YouTube allow you to have certain tags inside of your video. And once you do that, when people look for a specific keyword, boom, there you go. There goes your video, because YouTube is linking them exactly to what they are searching for. And I had some results in my business. I had some results with the system, with the training. I said, hey, this is not going to be too difficult, you know. Let me just use my iPad and create a video, which I did. I created the video. I followed the instruction. Boom. Before I know it, in a couple of days, I was on the front page. It was the first time in my life that I knew I could be on the internet. You know, on the front page of YouTube and Google. I mean, to me, that was like, this is for the people who are so smart. This is something that only people who are genius, or people who was born with a computer in their hands, or people who has a degree in psychology or whatever, in computer science, they're the only one who could do stuff like that. I didn't know it was possible for me. Just like you probably on this webinar, what I'm looking is to give somebody a breakthrough, someone that's listening to me right now, just like I was listening to my mentor one day on a hangout on a webinar like this one, and say, hey, this guy can change my life. And I followed his training, and guess what? My life being changed. So I believe that me sharing this information with you tonight can change a lot of lives. So, you know, I did that video, boom, on the first page of YouTube, and I started getting traffic for my business on automation. Then the next week, I made $300 on automation without doing anything at all. And the next week, I made, you know, it was $500. And the next week, I made $700. It was all automation, because people was going to YouTube, and that system was on fire. It was the best system for ZNZ at that moment, and people was going nuts over it. So they would go to the website, to YouTube, and just bang, look for it, and boom, there goes my video. And I started making more videos, because that was a skill set. That was a skill set. So I started learning how to make videos that people are searching for. Now, how can I get people that are searching for stuff to be watching me and clicking my link and joining my business on automation, while I'm still getting traffic on Craigslist, at the same time still getting traffic on YouTube? So how powerful was that? So that concept came to my mind, and it's like, man, Okay, you have to move diligently, right? You have to keep growing. Learning new skill set, is what's gonna keep you long term in the game. If you have one skill set, that's it. Just one skill set. Once something happened, you have no control over it. Let's say Craigslist right now. They change some days. Craigslist go on a rampage. They just flag everybody's ads, and it doesn't even matter if you join. It doesn't even matter if you cater. They're gonna just flag you. They're just gonna be mean to you because they can be mean to marketers like me and you, who's making a living. We using Craigslist, to get their traffic, to steal their people. That's how they see it. So as marketers, sometimes that's gonna happen. That's why you need to have more than one skill set. So when you learn a new skill set, that keeps you in the game long term. So when people are complaining, oh my God, Craigslist is not working. Oh my God, my life is over. My business is over. Guess what? You're getting traffic of Instagram. You're getting traffic of Facebook. You're getting traffic of YouTube. So automatically you become an unstoppable force in the marketplace. And it seems like nobody can stop you because whatever they do, you have a different alternative and you're not scared anymore. You're not building your business in fear, but you're building your business in faith now because you know what you want and you know how to get it. So never depend on one source of traffic. Never depend on one source of income, right? If I could teach you something tonight that you guys can take with you and go to the rest of your life with. So people, let me tell you what I'm going to share with you, right? There are some people this stuff might not work for, and that's fine, because I understand that not everything works for everybody, and it's just how the world works, right? Not everything can work for everybody. Some people, it might work for them, some people it might not. So, but I'm going to tell you the people this stuff might not work for, what I'm going to share with you tonight, all right? So people who have the one mentality about making money online. If you're over here and you're thinking like, making money online is a scheme, you think making money online, this stuff doesn't work, and John PayPal, and my PayPal is just flooding every single day. And for some of you, if you stay on the line, I'll show you some proof. Right? I'll go on my Facebook. Oh, if you my friends or John friends, go to John's Facebook wall. You'll see some of his proof shot PayPal notification from his emails. You go to my wall, you'll find the same thing. And we do this stuff every day. So if you have the wrong mentality and you're thinking that, this stuff is a scam, well, you're shooting yourself in the foot. It's not going to work for you what I have to show you tonight, right? So the next person is the person that has a get-rich-quick mentality. You're like, oh, this is a get-rich-quick scheme. It's not going to work. It's a scheme. This stuff doesn't work. This stuff is not going to work for you, right? You have to change your mindset. And the next person is the person that has a success overnight mindset. We feel like, oh, man, boom. I'm going to get in today, tomorrow, I'm going to be a six-figure earner just like John, and I'm going to be a millionaire. Yes, it's possible, but it's not going to be overnight, right? There's certain things that if you do them long-term, in a space of 6 months to a year from now, you can see your life as, wow, this is amazing. And guys, it takes 90 days for you to make a big shift in your life. It takes 21 days for you to develop a new habit, and it takes 90 days for you to develop a new skill set, and it takes 90 days for you to make a complete shift in your life. So I believe that if you follow some of the stuff that I will be teaching you, that I'm showing you here, that you will have the ability to go out there and really crush it, right? And the next person, someone with a microwave mentality, instant gratification. You might come and say, I'm going to try this stuff, and you try it for today. You don't have 300 leads. You don't have 500 people in your business. You haven't made $5,000 by tomorrow, and you're going to quit. Well, guess what? This is not going to work for you, right? So, someone that has that mentality, as you guys see, the money's printing on the side here. If you just feel like, man, I'm just gonna give you a money counter, and he's just gonna boom, and the money's just gonna start counting like it's crazy, and you're like, man, I'm going on vacation. It's not gonna be that way. So let's just be real with you. This is not one of those sales video where I'm trying to sell you or trying to get you to buy something. This is totally different. So more people, this stuff might not work for. People who don't take this stuff seriously, right? And just believe in no work and get paid. If you just sit here and say, hey, I'm not gonna do anything, this stuff is just going to pay me without doing a thing, this is not going to work for you, all right? People who are not willing to learn marketing skill set, if you just over here, you're like, I'm not willing to learn any skills or anything, it's not gonna work for you. You know, I'm just telling you right off the bat. You know, I'm not trying to waste your time, and I'm not trying to waste mine. I'm not trying to waste John's time. So we all are valuable here, and this is not gonna work for you, right? Those are the people it's not gonna work for. So people, this stuff might work for, right? The newbie marketer, someone who's, you know, you have a business right now, but you're not making money, right? You're not getting leads, you're not getting sales, you're not growing your income. No matter what you do, you feel like it's totally impossible. You follow John's training, you follow other training. You just feel like it's not working. And why? You know, you might feel like, man, why it's not working for me? You know, it's totally crazy. I shared a video earlier on my wall on Facebook. I spoke about the law of average, and one of the cool thing I want to tell you about this law of average, it has to do with repetition. Whatever that you do over and over and over and over and over again, a ratio appears. So if you do anything that you do over and over, a ratio will appear, right? Let's say you make videos over and over and over again, a sales video, and you know 100 people watch it and you make 5 sales. That's gonna be a 5% ratio. And same thing for blogging, same thing for, you know, Instagram or Craigslist. Let's say on Craigslist, the reason I created my product is that I saw that when I posted a lot of ads, you know, because I was getting 10 leads a day, right, when I first started on Craigslist. Then I started learning how to post a lot of ads, and when I realized that when I started getting 30 leads a day, I started getting people who sign up in my business on automation because the number was a lot more. And I said to myself, what if I could get 100 leads a day? What would happen? Because every 300 leads, I started getting 1 sign up, 2, 3 sign up on automation. See, I believe in automation. I just wanted to go have fun, set that process, and I can just crush it and kill it. All right? Someone's calling me on the computer, guys, doing this webinar, so we're not gonna take it.
What is going on here?
We're not gonna take it, guys. I guess someone just want me. I don't know. They might want my coaching right now. They might be on this webinar and they feel like, man, this stuff is too good, and I just want to get. I just want to get started.
That's
right,
funny. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you.
No, you were talking about proof. You know, about showing people proof. You know,
Right.
Is this good enough proof for you guys? You know what I'm saying? This is what I'm talking about. And this right here is not to be bragging or flashing, and this is not from a 9-to-5 job. All this right here that you're looking at is internet money, okay? I earned this from working from home on the internet, okay? So there's my proof. Go ahead, Kata.
Oh, okay, you were showing the money.
Oh! I thought you had the screen up. So here we go. There we go.
There's some cash. All right. Cool.
This is my proof. You were talking about proof.
Yeah.
So,
Usually.
This wasn't earned from a 9-to-5 job. It was earned from internet money, working from the comfort of my own home.
Totally crazy,
That's
guys.
my proof.
And this stuff works, guys. I'll show you some proof after, but stuff works, right? Stuff works. It's bananas. It works. So let's just get back into where I was. Let's see if I'm still sharing my screen. John, you still seeing my screen, brother?
Yes, I can see it now. Yep, you're good.
All right, cool. So we was at the newbie marketer. So, and now let's just get to the next person, right? The person who the person this thing can work for, is the person, if you're looking into getting traffic, all right? So guys, getting traffic, you have to be able to get leads, right? You're getting some leads right now. You're making a few sales. You're making some money, but you're not making money like John just showed you. You're not making piles of money on the internet. You're just making just a little bit, right? And you feel like, man, if I understand traffic game, guys, with traffic, let me just give you some tip right now. If you're doing traffic, you gotta be able to understand how to track your link. You don't just post a link on Craigslist. If you're a newbie marketer, yeah, you'll do it. But if you're gonna be an internet marketer long term, you need to be able to track your stuff, right? I put stuff on Craigslist. I'm tracking to see how many clicks I'm getting, which cities is converting a lot better. I'm doing stuff on Facebook. I'm checking to see where am I getting my traffic from, which one is converting, what's not converting. So if I get 100 clicks on something, or if I get 1,000 clicks on something and I get 200 leads, it's not bad, but it's only converting at 20%. What if I can get my capture page? Now I'm going to go and check my capture page to see if I can improve it or change it or do something better to get it to 50% where I can get 500 people to go to my email list instead of getting 200. So all of that stuff comes with being a marketer and understanding growth through the game, right? For you to make more sales, you gotta check to see what's going on with my follow-up. Is my sales video, is it converting? Is it a good sell video? Do I need to change it? Can I do something better? So guys, all of this stuff, when you getting traffic, the secret, I remember John, when I came, I was afraid of paid traffic. And I'm going to show you guys some stuff here on my wall too. And I put some proof earlier. But I was afraid to do paid traffic because I didn't want to waste money, And when I understand paid traffic, I started to invest in my business. I don't know if you're the type of person. I was the type of person, I was making money and I was blowing it off. I was never investing in my business. I would not even do a $25 Craigslist ads, in the beginning. It was like, oh man, I got paid. Oh yeah, I'm gonna buy the new pair of Jordan. Right? Guess what? You're shooting your business in the foot, right? You're not growing your business. If you're gonna do this, you need to have a business mentality, right? So getting traffic, you just getting by, you the average marketer, all right? So having the ability more than one skill set. That's when my eyes open, more than one way to get traffic. So I started getting traffic off YouTube. Then I started getting traffic on Instagram because I understand how to do Instagram. I started getting traffic from blogging. Matter of fact, right now I'm getting about 35 leads a day just from blogging. So I started getting traffic from blogging, YouTube, Craigslist, Instagram, everywhere. Then now I add Facebook ads to it, which is totally bananas when you understand how to get Facebook ad traffic. When I started messing with Facebook and understand how I can get clicks, I can get one click for less than $1 or less than 10 cents, less than 1 cent. I started getting 1 cent click. So with $1, I'm getting 100 people to my website. And if it's converting at 50%, I get 50 leads. That is totally crazy, guys, when you understand the skill set and start shifting your mindset. So suddenly you realize you could do bigger things, Then you understand success will flood you from many different directions, You decide to acquire the skill set, boom. And before you know it, you start having success here, success there. It's the same formula. It doesn't matter right now. I can join any program and it's going to be the same thing because it's the same thing that I do. Drive traffic, understand conversion, get people in and do team building. If I'm doing team building, if I'm doing a CPA offer, if I'm selling t-shirts, it's the same thing all across the board. But you got to understand the skill set part, right? So guys, the process, you need a mentor. I don't know how much I'm going to stress that. People like John who helped me so many times to believe in myself, to believe that I could do this stuff, to show me some cash and go like, hey, man, go after this stuff. So I'm going to share a formula with you, right? From the stuff that I'm going to share with you, this is the formula. I use it all the time. LDTD, right? So you got to learn something. I don't know what you've learned tonight from this webinar, but I know I've shared massive value with you. You got to do some from whatever you learned. You got to teach some. That's how you know you know it. And you got to do some more because you're going to learn your skill set through doing stuff, not through just watching a webinar. So more than just one way to get traffic, sales, leads. That's what you need, guys. More than one way to get traffic, to get leads, to get sales. Craigslist. I do Craigslist ad, get sales and traffic. This is another way. YouTube, right? You get Instagram, which I just spoke about. We got Facebook ads, right? We got Teesprings. You got CPA. You got all this skill set that's going to make you a powerful marketer where you just felt like, man, I can just crush anything. So what happened when you understand this principle? When you understand this principle now, you start making money every single day. You have cash flow every day, right? It takes some time before you can see, but you need to have a daily action. Once you have a daily action set up, like today, I'm going to do Craigslist. I'm going to do YouTube. I'm going to do a little bit of this, a little bit of that. And you start getting massive traffic and start making a big difference. So it's, in 6 months, just imagine how you become just an unstoppable marketer, right? You're not building your business for your sponsor anymore. You don't care about what they think about you. You're not building it for your kids. You become unstoppable. You just can crush anything. You just so independent that you stand on your own. You stand your ground. You stand your feet. You know what you want. You know how you can crush it, guys. I know we've been going for a little while here. Let me introduce you. This concept that I want to introduce you. I don't want to introduce you now to the marketing training buffet. There could be a link that might pop up already at the bottom of it. It might give you the price already. But this is what this is about. The marketing training buffet, as John was saying, this is how put this concept together. I don't know if you ever been to a buffet where you can eat whatever you want to eat, and you eat as much as you want, and whatever you like you keep it, whatever you don't like you come back another day and you eat and you change food. So this is the concept of a buffet, right? That I want to bring to you. I have Facebook, Craigslist, YouTube, blogging, Instagram, everything in one place where people can come and learn the same strategies that I've learned, that John had taught me, that we have. This is the secret. That's the tool to be able to crush and stand on your feet. You have different skill set. You're not just a fly-by-night marketer. You're not just, hey, if I make some money, you close your eyes, oh my God, please let my prospect call me. You know the process. You know your way to the money. And that's what we spoke about today. We wanted this webinar to be about your way to the money. You have different training all in one place so you can grow your skills, and not just you but your team. Just imagine if you're a newbie marketer and you come online, you don't know anything about Facebook, YouTube, and you don't have to teach your team because you can send them to a place that has proven strategy that works for me and John. So some of what you're going to learn, guys, I put all of that stuff over here, right? I am currently getting about 100 leads a day on Craigslist, right? The reason I can say that, right now, I'm not doing my Craigslist. Let me just be real. I outsource it because it gets to the point to me I can just outsource it to somebody. But again, if you want to do the process, I can show you the process. If you want to outsource it to somebody else, hey, you can just pay someone and they'll do it for you, right? 30 leads a day on Instagram. I have one process that I use on YouTube. I made $5,000 on automation. But again, can you repeat that process in many different things? Yes. Understanding how to get 300 leads of Bing. So understand Bing marketing, understand Facebook marketing. Facebook, you can get unlimited amount of traffic. It's just up to you how much money you want to invest, right? Closing offline business. Not too long ago, I had one person pay me $5,000. Well, income disclaimer, I'm not saying when you get in the marketing training buffet, you automatically make $5,000 overnight, for a deal that you will close. But I'm just giving you what's possible, right? So we went to him, and he has this website that he wants to create. Boom, I got it done for him. We're charging him every month. I just outsource it, and then we're gonna teach you how to outsource, how to go to somebody else and say, hey, create this stuff for me, and I'll pay you, and you just be the middleman, and you keep that money. Again, if this is a type of business model that you want to create for yourself, hey, you can still do that on the weekend as a side hustle, as a side money. Selling T-shirts. If you want to sell T-shirts on the internet, people are buying T-shirts every single day. That's another business model. Facebook fan pages. Selling a different product, Amazon product, and so much more inside of the buffet, guys. So you need to get in the buffet. I was going to show you some proof, but anyway, guys, when you get in the buffet, usually I would charge $4.97 for a training like this, for a site, because it's a training site where you have access to all the stuff that I just mentioned, right? I would charge $4.97, but John is my mentor. That's how I got going in this internet business. I said, man, $4.97? No, I'm not going to charge $4.97 for it. So I said I was going to charge $2.97, but then I thought about it. I said, no, I'm not going to charge $2.97 for it. So what we're going to do, guys, this is the price for the buffet. It's $97 for the buffet. You get in, you eat whatever you want to eat. You ask me access for whatever training that you want to get. And we don't want to feed you everything all at once, because I understand information overload. I would never want any of my team to be information overload, because you have too much stuff going on in your head, you have too much stuff on your plate, and you don't know where to start. So what we do, the way that we set it, is that we give you a month. We give you 30 days to go through that information, to suck it in, to go and practice it, to go and crush it, to go and kill it, to go get results. And then we move you into a next class where you do, Facebook. You go to a next class. Again, if you need early access to any class and you feel like, hey, I can take on it, I can go for it. Some people, they just have that mentality. Hey, I can handle more than one thing. I can crush YouTube, Instagram, Craigslist. If you're that type of person, hey, cool, go for it, But if you're not that type of person, you feel like, hey, you know what, I'm going to take things slow, one step at a time. You have access to all the information that I've used to help me. I'm going to show you guys some results now. I just go on my Facebook wall, on my regular Facebook wall, because I do post my results on my Facebook wall personally. And boom, this is my beautiful daughter on my Facebook wall. But you guys, wake up early in the morning. I already got 3 sales on my JV Zoo over here. I might have more sales by now. But man, over here, You know, I have about $1,000. That was yesterday. I posted that. 2 a.m. I was still working. I got this thing for $800. Someone bought for me. I had another coaching over here. You guys can see a 9K in my PayPal. Guys, you know, some of the skill set that I will be showing you will enable you. On Sunday, you know, I was showing one of my students how I got 123 leads off Facebook on a Sunday. On a Sunday off of Facebook, you know, on Sunday. So guys, this stuff works. Wanted to show you some proof just like John has done, you know, just to show you this stuff works, guys. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go ahead and actually stop sharing my screen. Now I'm gonna bring it up to you, John. You know, it's been totally crazy. So, guys, you know, what we usually do, I take questions. We got a bunch of people on here, John. I'm looking at this thing, man. Got a bunch of people that's watching this hangout, that's watching this webinar. So maybe you just got on or you just was going to the training right now. So, what I like to do when I do a coaching or a training or whatever, I like to take time, right? Because I like to invest in you. Because I believe in people. I believe when people find the right process, they understand the right strategy. Because John did that for me, right? He gave me his time, and you know, I followed his training, and I got results. And I believe the more that I can help people, the more that I can give you my time to help you get results, I'll be fine. At the end of the day, I'll grow to the level that I need to grow. But I need to help you get to the level that you need to get to, my friend. So with that being said, I want you to go ahead. I'm going to go ahead and pass it up to John. You know, if you have any questions for John or myself, and before you get into the buffet or anything like that, you know, drop the comment below. Drop the questions below. I'm going to check the page right now. I'm going to read them off, and we can just stay. It's a hangout, for Christ's sake. So we're going to stay and hang out with you, answer your questions. You know, if you have questions, I mean, John is not single. I'm not saying about that. But, you know, if you have any other questions, any marketing questions, any business questions, I mean, feel free to drop them, and we'll take care of them. We'll take care of you. So John, man.
Yeah, man. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you, brother.
I took myself off mute. So that was amazing. Let me just start off by telling you that. That was amazing. I mean, Kata, it's just, you know, it's awesome to see where you came from and what you're doing now. I mean, you know, do you guys understand what Kata was explaining and the type of money that this guy is making from just simple stuff that is being taught in his marketing buffet? I mean, we're talking about, you know, $1,000 made in a day, a $900 payment. I mean, understand one thing. Understand one thing. We're talking about $97. $97. Okay? That's peanuts. Okay, considering what other marketers and gurus and all these other trainings out there, okay, that people charge, and most people spend the money, and they, you know, they don't even have someone that they can go to for help. They just like, oh, okay, they spend, you know, $1,000, $500, and then you got to watch a bunch of training modules, and there's no one to go to. Okay, $97, you're gonna have access to communicating with me, communicating with Cater, you know, if you need anything, okay, because that's what we do. We just don't send you off and have you watch videos and try to figure it out. Try to figure it out, okay? $97 to be able to change your life, to be able to help you make, you know, $100 a day, then scale up to $200 a day, and then $300, and then having days where you make $1,000 in a day, and you know, and be able to, like, you know, pull out your wallet and just, you know, have a load of cash. You know, today, you know, the kids are off from school for the week. You know, winter recess. Okay, we got snow, we got all this stuff going on here. You know, the SpongeBob movie came out the other day. Friday, what was it? My daughter's here.
Friday.
So, hey, come over here real quick. Let everybody see. So here's my beautiful daughter. And the thing is, guys, okay, the SpongeBob movie came out today. So, you know, she wanted to go, of course, and, you know, and we were at the mall, okay, and I just decided to go to the ATM and just take out, you know, enough cash to be able to go to the movies and go shopping in the mall right after the movie, okay, without even questioning it. You know, just let me go to the ATM, boom. take the cash out. Okay, I wasn't able to do that. I was just like you and you and you and everybody on this call, that was struggling. We were all struggled. Kate has struggled. We all struggled. But you have to understand, people are too stuck on, oh, I gotta pay for this, or I gotta spend money. You're not paying. You're not spending money. You're investing. Okay, there's a difference. You're investing in yourself, in your business, in your team, to be able to go out there and change and have money and be able to spend time with your family, your children. Katie just had two beautiful baby girls, twins. You know what I mean? That's a beautiful thing. Not everyone can have twins, and Katie doesn't have to worry about it. When I first had my children, I was struggling. You know what I mean? I was working 3 jobs, to try to put food on the table and pay bills. Right now the bills come in. It's just like cut a check, call up, put on my. It's not even right, Kata. It's not even an issue.
It's a totally great feeling. And I was telling my wife that I remember days and we was just scraping to get by, and it's totally crazy, But when you get to that state and it's like, okay, it's just another thing in your life and you don't have to worry about it that much, it's a much, much greater feeling, Well, here's the deal. I was looking at the page here to see if we have any questions, I asked, I have one lady over here. Her name is Cheryl Murphy. She said, did we start having success right from the beginning? See, my story is totally different, like I said, than any other body's story. I'll let John take over open that questions also. But personally, when I got started on the first night, I got some results. But the day after, I didn't. And I believe the reason I got results is because I was going through training even a week before I got started. I was going through the calls with John. I was, asking John questions and how this thing worked. And by the time I was ready to go, I felt really confident because I saw his proof, I saw his results, and I was like, hey, forget it, I'm gonna go for it. And that's how I got some results. But it's a growth, it's a growth period. And what we have in the buffet, it's not something that's gonna overnight give you results. That's not my goal. That's not what I want to do. Because if we just give you a little bit of results overnight, you might make some money here, but you're not gonna have the skill set for long term. What I want to create is people that's like John and myself, feel like I never have to work a job. I know what I'm doing. I have the skill set. I can literally print money on the internet. I can live my lifestyle on what I do. And that's what we do. That's what I do at the Marketing Training Buffet with our team and understanding how this stuff works. And also, let me just say that for anybody that take action tonight, right, whether you're on John's team or you're on my team, if you take action on the buffet tonight, I'm going to give you a 15 minutes call coaching, a coaching call for 15 minutes where you literally have me or John, I know he will do the same thing. You have access to my phone number. You can give me a call, and I'll literally answer any questions that you have. 15 minutes coaching call. You can ask me anything that you want, anything about your business. I don't usually do that because I charge clients. I have clients that I charge up to $5,000 in coaching, for me to coach them one-on-one and help them grow their business. And John do the same thing. He has coaching clients and stuff. So for anybody that take action tonight on the buffet, right, I'm going to give you 15 minutes of my time. We're going to get on the phone. If you have some problem with closing people, we'll talk about some of the stuff that I'm using, some strategies that I have. If you have problem getting leads, I'll show you some of the strategies that I have. And John will do the same thing for you. And we literally can just crush it together. So, I invite you to just go ahead and take massive action. Just, buy this stuff. Like John said, it's only $97. I could have charged $1,000 easily for this thing, for what we have at the buffet. So give yourself, like I said, guys, invest in yourself. If you want to grow, you have to invest in yourself. What you're doing right now, you're not spending money, but you're investing into your education. That's the way for you to become a strong marketer. You understand what you want. I know me and John, man, we spend thousands and thousands of dollars in products. I mean, we bought product that cost $5,000, $3,000. We've been at events. We traveled. We have to take airplanes. We have to stay in hotels. Sometimes we stay in crappy hotels because we didn't have the money. I remember one time I went to an event, man, I couldn't even pay for the event, but I even got a school loan. That's how bad I wanted it. And I had a school loan. I had to buy a product that was for $3,000, $3,500. I had to get a school loan. And then I had to buy an airplane ticket and get to that event. I stayed in a crappy hotel eating junk food, but I had a vision, right? My investment was not going to stop me from what I wanted. And eventually, I got what I wanted. So if you're on this line right now, you're watching this still, and you have not take action, I invite you to click the button below. There's a button somewhere on this video that's going to appear. You know, do that for yourself. You know, give yourself access to the knowledge that you need so you can take yourself to the next level. And you know, that's what I had to say about that, John. I don't know if you have anything, John, that you want to say about the question that we had from Shell Murphy that asks about, you know, how long does it take to have success when you're just getting started online?
Yeah, absolutely. When I first started, I was able to generate cash within my first 48 hours. The thing was, you know, I followed the training. I went out there and posted some ads. It's not going to happen for everyone like that, you know what I'm saying? I could say I kind of got lucky because of the fact that, you know, I didn't really know what I was doing. I know that I was struggling. I was backed up against the wall, and I had to make something happen. So I was able to get started. I started posting ads, and then I was able to generate cash. But it wasn't like that, you know, I started making $200, $300, $400. Can you hear me?
Right, I hear you.
Okay.
You got better at it, right?
Yeah, and I got better at it. So that's the thing. So what after I made my first money on the internet, you know, that was the motivation I needed because, you know, it's the internet. There's a lot of scams out there, you know, this and that, you know, but there's also a lot of good opportunities out there as well where you can make some really good money. You just got to be careful, do your research, link yourself up with the right people, and you can make some really good money. So the thing was, I told myself, I said, hey, if I can make at least $100 a day, then I can keep myself home, okay, and focus on this more and leverage and see what I can do with this thing because I had no idea, okay. I thought this would just be extra money. You know, when I first, you know, got started and, you know, I made my first, you know, $100, whatever it was, within 48 hours, I was like, all right, this is great, you know, and then I think my first week, I made a total of like $300, you know, nothing crazy. So I was like, oh, good, this could be extra money. I could get a job and then, you know, make a little extra money on the side. So as I'm looking for work and I'm working this opportunity, you know, I'm, you know, making more money, you know, not finding work, going on job interviews and things not working. So then, you know, there was one week where I was just really grinding. I was really grinding, posting ads, making phone calls, just going crazy. And I had a week where I made $1,500 in 1 week, you know. So from that point, I was like, bam. I was like, you know what? That's it. I'm not looking for work anymore. I want to focus on this, and I'm going to see where it can take me. And I went off and you know, just killed it. I went off and started making. But the thing is with me is I have really, really good work ethic, okay? So you gotta have, you know, good work ethic, okay? You gotta stay consistent. You can't be a quitter. The quitting is not an option, okay? You have bills, you have children, you have whatever the case may be that you have going on in your life, okay? You need to just take action, you know, put your head down and just say, I'm gonna do this.
And John, you know, while you're saying that, let me just say something here. Like John said, man, you need to have, you know, the stuff that we teach you, it works long term. And I remember I came on a webinar like this 2 years ago, and I started making YouTube videos. And I teach about how to make YouTube videos and how to get people to contact you every single day. And I'm gonna share with you here while I'm on the screen here. I'm gonna share with you one last thing. I'll show you the same strategy. I have people. Yeah, John, can you just see my screen? Can you let me know if you see my screen right now?
Yes, I see it.
Okay, cool. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna bring my phone. Can you see my phone if I bring it up?
Yep.
All right, cool. So I'm gonna bring my phone over here, and you guys can see it's 10. Look at the time. It's 10:21. you know, as just as you guys, you know, I'm not gonna block her face for privacy, but hopefully she knew she was on this training. I haven't even answered this thing. You know, this person just wrote me, hey Cater, I saw your YouTube video on how to post on Craigslist, and guess what? We spoke about Craigslist ads. You know, I need help with selling ClickBank product and iPass. Do you know where I can do that for an affordable price? Well, you could do that at the buffet. What do you think? You know what I mean? So, guys, it's just to show you. I'm showing you this stuff live, you know, and this is some of the strategy that I teach you to get results when you get in with John and you get inside of the buffet. You understand, you know, the mindset behind doing things. You understand a lot more deeper, you know, what makes people buy, the psychology, you know, how you're going to get people to just contact you out of nowhere and say, hey, I want to buy your stuff. You know, I'm at the point in my business after I listen to my mentors and people who teach me some stuff. I'm at the point where I'm not chasing people down anymore to buy stuff from me. They just literally just want to buy because the way that you set yourself in the marketplace. And these are some of the stuff that I want to help you understand, you know, how to become a leader, how to get people to buy stuff from you all the time, to come and really tracking you down because, hey, I want to purchase, I want to buy from you, I want to buy your stuff, I want to keep spending money with you, I want to throw my credit cards at you because I know what you're going to provide me is going to help me make a change in my life and my business, guys. And that's what we want to teach you. That's what we want for you. This is some of the stuff that we teach in there, guys. I wanted to show that to you live proof, you know. So if you have any questions, don't be, you know, just go ahead and put it on down below in the post. You know, don't be afraid, don't be shy. We're gonna, you know, we'll go a couple more minutes and then, you know, we'll close it out. But like I said, my deal for tonight, well, we have a few people who already taken action. So totally awesome. My deal will stay until midnight, right? If you purchase it tomorrow or you watch the replay of this webinar, you purchase it then, you know, I don't have the deal where I'm gonna give you my time, my coaching time, or coach you. So for anybody that actually, you know, make the purchase tonight, I'm literally going to call you personally. I'll set you up for coaching. 15 minutes with me, either me or John, whichever you feel comfortable with. You know, we have the same ability to help you in the same way. So definitely, we will get on the phone with you. I will help you, whether that's funnel. You know, like I said, guys, I literally want to serve you. I'm here to help you. Any way that I can help you take your business on the next level. But I believe when people pay, they pay attention. If I say I'm going to give you 15 minutes of my time right now for free, you probably will waste it because you not understand the reason, right? You not understand the purpose behind it. So when you pay, and I had to understand that because I had to stop wasting my sponsors and my other leaders' time, because when I start paying attention. So when you pay, you actually get in the buffet tonight. You pay your $97. I will send you, well, I'll send you the inside of the buffet, and I will also schedule you for a call with me, and we'll go over some of the stuff that you might need inside of your business. How can you improve it? What can you do better? How can you do stuff like that? Where you're in a webinar and you have someone waiting for you to close them. All I gotta do to that person that I just showed you earlier, I just have to go and close them, and it's not gonna be hard at all because they asking me for what they need. I don't even have to trying to sell them. They already asked me, you know, what can they do? How can they do this? So all I got to do is really tell them to buy something, and they already have credit cards in hands, and I want to show you how to do things like that. I want to show you how to put yourself in the marketplace as an authority, as an expert. When people see you, they see your brand, they want to buy from you. They want to pull out the credit card and just swipe. I want to show you how to make thousands of dollars a day, not just, you know, 100 or 20. But I want to show you how to make the big money. I want to show you your way to the money. These are the big stuff that I have ready for you, but you have to take action tonight. So you have until midnight. It's 12:30. You know, if you have to go get that money, you have to call a friend. It's an investment. You have to get somebody, you know, however you can get it. Make an investment in your future. Something that can change your life. You know, I don't know how many of you pay for your cell phone bills. If you have 2 of them, it's probably going to be $100. And I'm telling you, what we're teaching you will show you how to be the cell phone company. Be the one that's getting paid instead of being the one that's always giving money out. You know, how would it feel like you have people paying you every month for what you know, for your service, for your product, for your company, for what you have to offer them, instead of you always paying cable, you paying TV, you paying whatever bill, the light bill. These people, they have product, you paying them for it. How would it feel that you have people paying you every month for your product, for your stuff, for what you offer to the marketplace? And that's the stuff that we want to teach you guys. So take action. You know, don't let the money stop you. Take action. It's well worth it. You know, I'm ready to help you. John is ready to help you. Ready to crush it out. I don't know, John. I don't know, John. Do you have any last words, man? Do you have anything else you want to add, bro? Because I'm looking at the page. If you have any questions.
Yeah. Anyone that has any questions, you know, this is the time to do it. I mean, we're gonna wrap it up soon, you know, but yeah, definitely take action, because I'm gonna extend my hand to anyone on this call, whether you're with me, whether you're with Kata, it doesn't matter. We're both successful. We're not concerned about who's getting what. This is not what this is about. This is about helping more and more people.
All right, John, I have someone who say how they can order it on the page. So what you need to do, if it's not showing a button on the page right now, right? If it's
actually, it is showing. I see on my other. I got my other computer going too.
They have to be. If they reload their page, it takes 1 hour before it comes on. You know, if that's the case, you know, get with John. You know, if you're ready to buy, get with them. Tell him to send you a link, and you'll be good to go. And he'll send you the link. Boom, you will be able to buy it. You know, if you're on the page for more than 1 hour, you should be able to see it right on the page, and you just click. You click the link, it's gonna go to John's affiliate, boom, and you will be able to actually buy it. And someone asked me, how can you make money if you don't have money? If you start out broke? Well, I started out broke, you know, just like any of you. You know, I started out broke, and the mentality that I use sometimes is that if they had a gun in the head of your kids right now, your wife, your kid, whatever, someone that you dearly cherish, you care about, and they tell you, you know what? You have 3 hours for you to get the money, whatever money. Wouldn't you do something about it? And it's the same thing. You know, sometimes we see issues in our life, we compartmentalize it to what's more important and what's really, really important. So if really getting the life of being successful, the lifestyle of John or myself, or being able to do amazing things for your family like John does all the time for his daughter, you know, taking them to the movies and taking them to Disney. Last time he was down here, I didn't have a chance to meet him because I was in New York while he was down here, and he lives in New York and I live in Orlando. So, you know, if you want to do stuff like that, you can start out broke. You know, I started out broke. I didn't have the money. I told you, I took out a loan, you know. And when I didn't have the money, I had to take out a loan. We have someone who just made a payment. So, again, that just came through. So what I'm going to do, I'm definitely going to contact you. I'll call you, you know, sit you up for 15 minutes of time with me or John. So you can start out broke, but when you start out broke, you just have to be willing to make the investment. You have to be willing to find the income, find the money, make the investment into yourself so that you can grow. And once you do that, you're going to get to the point where money is not an option. It's not a problem to you anymore, where you can spend money, do whatever you want, buy whatever you want, but it has to start with some sacrifices. So make some sacrifices for your business. It's well worth it. You know, it's definitely a way for you to take yourself to the next level. So you have a couple of people who came in. So welcome Murphy, who just came in, and a couple of other people. So, you know, me and John I'll definitely contact you. If you're with John, you can definitely contact them, and I will contact you. We'll have a 15 minutes coaching, and we'll call you, and we'll help you definitely set up your business and help you take stuff to the next level. Because I believe that you can take things to the next level. I believe in you if you're watching this hangout, you're watching this webinar, no matter what stage of life that you're in right now, no matter what you're going through, I believe you can flip it. And it doesn't take long with the internet to flip things around. It takes literally seconds to minutes. Once you understand the process, it's like, boom, everything just, you know, you get to that point where the shift happened in your business. I call that moment the shift, and everything you've been desiring, everything you've been thinking about, everything you've been wanting, everything you've been feeling like, man, I can't get this stuff. And when that shift happened, bam, everything. It's like the last, you know, it's like you switch the light on and everything just appeared crystal clear, and you understand the action that you must take. You understand how to close people. You understand how to get the sale. You understand how to get traffic. You understand how to get a following, and you start making sales every single day because now your life revolves around this perfect world that you create for yourself and your family because you have the skill set. You understand how to really go and crush it, man, on the internet, man. So, John, man, I'm excited for the people who's getting in, man. We're definitely going to have a good time, and and help a lot of people with this stuff.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely. I'm seeing people getting in too. I just checked my phone, so congratulations to you that are taking those of you that are taking action. Congratulations on that because you're taking the next steps to change your financial situation. So congratulations on that. Get with Cater, get with me. I'll extend 15, 20 minutes. Sometimes I could, be on the phone for 40 minutes, but I get it. It's just the excitement. Like I love to be able to help newbies. Like when I hear the story, like I got 2 kids, and I just I just lost my job, and that motivates me more to help that person because of the fact that I want to be able to show that person that look, there's a better way than to go out there and try to find work and not be and struggling and some people went to the point where they went to McDonald's, what I mean, to go get a job. And, you got to do what you got to do. So I respect that. Hey, work at McDonald's, do what you need to do, okay? But don't forget about this because this is going to be your financial freedom. The McDonald's is just maybe going to get you going to pay a couple of bills, whatever you need to do. But understand this is what's going to be your financial freedom right here is getting involved with the marketing buffet, linking up with me and Cater, taking this serious, if you have to, there was times where I was working, 8, 9, 10 hours a day, okay? And, you treat it like a job. If you work a full-time job, you're working 8, 9, 10 hours anyways between the travel, getting there, all that stuff. So when you're working a 9-to-5 job, you're really working 12 hours if you look at it, with the transportation and everything all together. So why not do that from the comfort of your own home and be able to earn a 6-figure income? At a 9-to-5 job, you're not going to make more than what the salary is or what you're getting paid per hour, whether it's, $9 an hour, $10 an hour. No matter how hard you work, you're not going to get more than the $9, the $10, the $12 an hour, With this opportunity, you may work hard and make $0 one day, but then the next day, because all the work that you put in, even though if you didn't make any money, there was days where I worked, I was like, man, I made a lot of calls, I posted a lot of ads, and I made no money, okay? But all the activity, all the work that I did, I created activity, and then the next day, I had Bill, Joe, Bob, and everybody call me from the previous days that I worked hard, and I had days where I made $500. So if you make nothing in 2 days and you have a $500 day, that makes up for everything. You know what I mean? At a job, you're not going to see that.
Exactly. And like John said, guys, you got to treat your business, gotta, even if you have a job, you're working at McDonald's, whatever, you gotta treat your business as a business. You gotta see it as your way of your future. Like, I quit my school because I believe in this stuff. 3 months before graduation, I told my parents, hey, you know what? I'm not gonna be a nurse anymore. I was in nursing school. I love what I do. I love what the freedom this will offer me. I didn't know I was gonna have twins. Now I have twins, and I'm able to stay home with them and just because I treated my business as a business. I was ready to do the investment. Let me give you a quick story, right? There was 3 guys, right? 3 guys who was working at a job. And what these guys were doing, right, they was, laying bricks, right? They was working at a job where they were laying bricks. So there's this one man who came to these guys and, he asked the first one, what do you do for a living? What do you do? And he said, you know what? Yeah, I'm just a bricklayer. I'm just laying bricks. That's what I do, And the next one, he went to the next one and asked him, the second one, what do you do, as a job? What do you do? I see you over here. And he said, you know what? I'm just working $9 an hour laying bricks. And that was his definition of what he does. So he went to the third guy and asked him, what do you do? They actually work in the same job. They're doing the same thing. And the third guy told him, I'm building the biggest cathedral ever in human history. So guys, the mindset of the third person was so high When he checked with that person, he literally left this job and he became an engineer because his mindset was so different about what he was doing. So if you're investing in your business tonight, and I want to tell you guys this, if you building your business, you want to cherish your business. You want the best for it. You want to invest the best that you can inside of it because it's what's going to feed you. It's what's going to help you get to your goal, not your job. Your job is not going to help you get to the vacations that you're looking for. It's not going to give you the freedom or get you to be able to spend time with your kids, your family. Your job is not going to do that, right? Your business. Now, what you're learning right now, coming to hangouts like this one with mentors like John and myself, learning new skill set that you learn in the marketing training buffet, this is going to get you one step closer to your dream, not your job. So literally mindset has so much to do with that. See, when I have coaching clients, the first time when we do coaching, the first thing that we do on my first coaching session, we do mindset because most of us have the wrong mindset about things and how we feel about what we do. So it's the first thing that we attack because we know it's 95% mindset. If I can get you to get off this webinar believing a little bit more in yourself, knowing that you can do this stuff. If this guy, I don't know him, I just see him for the first day, but if this guy saying, man, I was a broke nursing student, I find this thing on the internet and now I'm making a 6-figure income, Johnny's saying the same thing. If these regular dudes can do the same thing for their family, guess what? I could do it for my family. And that's what I really want to leave you tonight, with a message where to get you to believe just a little bit more in yourself, to take action a little bit more on your dream because you deserve it. You know it's possible, my friend. John, I don't think we have any more questions. I look at the page, man. I don't know if you want to close it out or if you have anything else, brother.
Yeah, that's it. I mean, we'll close it out, and we appreciate you coming here tonight. And anyone that takes action, whether you're under, you came here through Cater, me, whatever the case may be, to me is I want to see you make money very quickly because that's the thing that I was finding. A lot of people just, after a day, 2 days, they don't see any money. They're like, oh my God, this is not working. It's a scam. They get stressed out. So let me show you. Take action tonight. Let me show you. We'll put together a phone call. Contact me on Facebook. Get with Cater to contact me. I'm going to work with you on a little project that I was doing that's probably one of the easiest things you'll ever do ever to generate cash and quickly. Like, see how quick I snap my fingers? That quick. Okay, well, you could just get $50 tomorrow. You have a cell phone bill? Boom. That quick. So I got a little thing that we're marketers. This is what we do. We, look and search. We communicate with big. We affiliate ourselves with multi-million-dollar companies that will say, hey, you know what? We have millions, and here you go. Do this, and we'll give you this. You know what I'm saying? You have to understand, multi-million-dollar companies, they will give us $100, $200, $300 all day long. Okay, they have millions and millions of dollars, and they prefer to give it to a marketer that they don't have to pay salary, they don't have to open up an office, they don't have to buy a bunch of equipment, hire staff. They prefer to give that to somebody and say, hey, listen, we're not going to pay you a salary or nothing, but if you get us some business, we'll give you $200, $300 per person or whatever the case may be. Okay, so if you're getting $200, $300 a day, that's life-changing to a lot of people. You know what I mean? For them, it's peanuts. So we're going to connect you to that, to getting yourself connected to get paid by multi-million-dollar companies because they have the money and they'll spend that all day long. So anyone that gets started tonight, tonight, get in communication with me or Cater and say, hey, John, made a commitment to me and I want to see what he's doing, that he's generating some quick cash. Get with me, and I'm going to put you on what I'm doing, what I've been doing the last couple of days to just earn some snap finger money, and it's all legit, because me and Cater, we build teams. Okay, we have reputations. We have people that look up to us. We would never present you with something that's a scam that's going to make you lose money. Except, hey, if you don't put in the work, that's on you. We can show you, we can teach you, we can do all that, but we can't do the work for you. Okay, so you have to put in a little work, but we're going to show you how you can make some really quick cash. So that's really it for me. Take action, get started, get with me and Cater, and we're gonna show you guys what you need to do to get, to start changing your lives.
All right, guys. So take action, as you hear it from John, myself, and we'll see you guys on the call. For the people who take action, we'll definitely serve you. Take action. We're here to serve you. My offer extends tonight till midnight. So if you go out there, you go to your cousin, you call them, hey, you know what? Let me borrow the money. Whatever the case can be with you. If you have it and you take action before 12. We'll schedule you up for a call in this week to come, and we'll help you get set up and everything, guys. So thank you for being here. Truly appreciate you. I will add this training. I'll leave this link up for anybody who's watching and you want to come back to get it, or you can just get back to John. He will be able to serve you and help you get inside of the buffet. Other than that, I look forward to seeing you inside of the buffet, my friend. Truly appreciate you being here. That was Cater with John. I'll see you guys later.
Thank you, everybody.